Welcome to the Batoo OSL 2009 Darkness, Helicopters, Lightning. Okay. Hey YouTubers, this is Nuke again, coming at you with my first commentary of the Batoo OSL. Let us watch this sweet opener, shall we? Round 1. Darkness. And I think the darkness theme is definitely reflected through the map selections here, but we'll get to that in a second. This is between Cal and the Zerg. Cal, just named Garimto's favorite Protoss player, so he has that under his belt instead of a championship, but hey, whatever. And the Zerg, SKT1's recent acquisition, who has shown himself to be a crappy acquisition, but we'll see if he can get past Cal in this, with a newly Zerg-friendly map, Zerg-friendly replacement map for Plasma, which will be Tears of the Moon, which is the first map they'll be playing on today. It looks like a very cool map. It's got a big, wide, open middle, which I think is very Zerg favored. It's also got a few breakable neutral buildings next to natural expansions, which I also think is a Zerg favorite attribute. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is kind of a spoiler video, but whatever. You already knew Cal would be proposed, aka Miracle, anyway, so who cares? There's Cal down here at the 6 o'clock position in Beige. He's going by Gujilla nowadays, so I'm going to have to get out of the routine of calling him Cal. Over here at the, what do I call this, 2 o'clock position in yellow, we have the Zerg. Guess what? He plays Zerg. So, I'm anxious to see a match on this map, because I haven't seen any matches on this map so far. It reminds me a little bit of Medusa, because it's a 3-player map, it's got that big, wide, open area. Only this one's a lot more Terran-friendly, because there's a buildable middle, I believe. Looks like the Zerg is going to scout the right direction with that Overlord. There's Cal putting up Pylon, not going to scout with his Pylon probe right away. We'll see if he pays for that later or not. And he's not going for a fast expansion, so we might actually see somewhat of a gateway rush here. I think there is a pretty big choke right next to the natural expansion, so it might have not been a good idea to expand there anyway, do a forge fast expand. Looks like the Zerg has camped his Overlord here, which is a strategy I've seen July go for against Much, but we'll see if it helps him out at all. He's going out with another Overlord, and we're going to see how this map works today, because I'm not really sure how this map works. I can't really make the best calls on it so far, since it looks like we are going to see that gateway from Cal. So this is looking a lot like recent Neo Requiem matches, where the how do I say this? The ramps leading up and down to the natural expansions are so big that you can't really block them with any amount of zealots except from a lot of early gateways. See Cal finally going to scout the right direction here. Looks like he's putting down his gas, so it looks like he's going to tech to probably his Stargate soon enough. And the Zerg putting down a hatchery. Sending down another drone, so I'm not sure if this is a drone scout. I think it is a drone scout and not another hatchery. There's the spawning pool. Spawning pool's going to be up, but looks like the Zerg's got to be careful. He might lose this drone if he's not too careful. Drone on very low health, and now here come the Zealots. And it looks like the Zerg actually has nothing to deal with this Zealot. So he's definitely going to need to get some Zerglings out very, very soon. He's still running around with this drone. The drone goes down! Can't believe he let that drone die, but I have a feeling he'll be in a lot more pain here in a second, now that there are Zealots already streaming in. So the Zerg's going to have a lot of problems here dealing with this. But the Zerglings out. Those Zerglings aren't going to last too long, though, now that there's a second Zealot streaming in. So it looks like the Zerg, I'd say the Zerg's probably think about putting down a sunken somewhere, because he's not going to be able to defend this with pumping Zerglings from, oh, he does have 2 hatcheries, so we'll see if he has enough minerals to get enough Zerglings here to fend this off. If he is able to fend this off, he's going to be able to do a nice counterattack, I think. Yeah, Cal's already falling back to his base, so Cal's going to try to hold his main for now. And the Zerg is grouping up Zerglings. Maybe going to go for a counterattack.